See, when we think about the term history repeating itself, we can look at it as a positive or a negative thing depending on the context of the conversation and the subject matter that we use it in. For an example, of course, we are celebrating 250 years of America on the 4th of July. And you can look at that as a positive thing because of the Revolutionary War between the white European colonizers in Europe, England, Britain to be exact, right? And no taxation without representation, the Boston Tea Party, all of these wars that they fought back in the day in order for us to be freed from Britain, from the king. But you also can look at it in a negative aspect because of the impact that it had on the Native Americans, part of the people that I have blood ties to. So when we say don't let history repeat itself, of course, we're saying, listen, let's not make the same mistakes that happened back in the day. Or we can say history is repeating itself because maybe your favorite sports team is winning back-to-back championships. But either way, this morning, history is repeating itself. That's why I have on this polo, because if you follow the channel, this time last year, my son graduated from the 5th grade. I attended his award ceremony and he won a lot of awards. Well, guess what? The same thing is happening this morning. I have been summoned by the school because my son will be receiving more awards. Before I get started, you know what I'm about to say. It is Thursday morning thoughts. It's AT Malone, the first of my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. Now it is exactly 5:34 a.m. and typically I would be on the road headed to work. But like I said before, my son has a award ceremony this morning. So I'm going to be a little late, like a lot late. I'm going to miss half of my shift, y'all. But it's all good because I had a ton of vacation I needed to use anyway. I was about to max out, so I needed to trim that fat. Plus, I've been working the last 2 days anyway, so I am in the loop of what's going on in that office, so I will not be blindsided by anything. Plus, I stay active in my Slack. So guys, if you are in corporate or if you work in operations, wherever you work and you are on, Teams, Chime, Slack, just stay in the loop, especially when you are headed into the first day of your work week, because you don't want to be caught off guard with anything. This is why being proactive is so important. And some people might say, listen, you are too focused on work and you need to take a load off. But no, you always got to be on point and in the know of everything that's going on at your place of employment. This is how you're able to predict the outcomes of the future of your company by staying in the know. So make sure that you do that. But I'm not tripping at all because I feel like a very proud father being able to go to my son's award ceremony for the second time in a row. I feel great about that. I'm proud of my son because I know the work that he's been putting in all year long. And if you follow my channel, you get an understanding of who I am and my work ethic. You should already know. If I'm busting my ass day in, day out, what do you think that he's doing? You think that I'm just letting him sit on his ass and do nothing? No, I'm making sure that he is set up for success. I am instilling a superior work ethic in him early. This is why he is winning. And I suggest every parent do this. Yes, it takes a lot of time, it takes effort, it takes energy. You're going to have to sacrifice things that you would rather be doing, but you got to look at what's going to happen with your child for the greater good, because they are the ones that's going to carry on your legacy and your name and the things that you instill in them, the foundation of your family. They carry that legacy on. So you have to continue to push them. If you are pushing yourself, like in the gym, they need to be in the gym too. Like my son is lifting weights as well. We train together. We do push-ups together. We go to the gym together. We do these things together. If I am studying and I'm reading, guess what he's doing? Putting things on his list of things to do so he can study. He's still doing math on Sundays because I need to keep him ahead of the curve. And that's what's going to happen this summer. You think that just because it's summertime that your child should not be working or getting prepared for the next grade? That is terrible parenting. No, you always want to make sure that your kid is ahead of the curve. That way they can always perform at the highest level possible. And I'm not saying they got to go to summer school, right? Even though summer school is not a bad thing. I mean, they do it over there in Asia, right? So it's not a bad thing, but what I'm saying is you got to do what works for you in order to get your child to be above everybody else, because that's how I look at it. I want my son to be superior in every aspect of his life, because that's what I'm aiming to be, is to be superior in every aspect in my life. See, when we talk about history repeating itself, you have to look at making sure that you are not repeating the bad habits, the bad traits that maybe your parents had that you probably inherited, and it's just in you, right? Because that does happen. We pay for the sins of our fathers. So if we have that information, we need to utilize it to our advantage and say, you know what? Yes, I might have these bad habits, these bad traits that my parents had, but that doesn't mean that you have to keep them. You can kick those bad habits, guys, and not repeat that terrible history. Or in a positive, perspective, you want to repeat history, because when you start winning in life, you want to continue to win in life, right? So you want to do the things that allowed you to win and to be successful, and you want to repeat that history. Like me, for an example, I call myself an exceptional father because I am an exceptional father. Well, giving my son the best upbringing, the best childhood experience will allow him to be the best father that he can possibly be to his children. I was just talking to him about this yesterday in this living room about, listen, the way that you are being raised right now, you have to do the same thing, if not better, when it's time for you to raise your children. If you are a honor roll student, that's going to be the expectation for your children. You know exactly how it got done, how you became an honor student. So you need to use the teachings that I taught you, the experience of me teaching you, parenting you the way that I do, and you do the same thing with your kids. That way history continues to repeat itself. See, a lot of people get so fixated on like these dynasty families, these legacy families, but they don't really think about all of the work it took for those families to still be thriving in 2026. They just think about, oh, well, they had, a better opportunity than what we had, especially with Black people. Right now, I can understand that to a certain extent, because yes, we did not have the same opportunities that other people had, right? But that does not mean that you can't start yesterday, years before that. Today, you can change a lot of dynamics in your family today, as long as you do not repeat the negative history that your family has. You have to make sure that you want to repeat the positive history that you have experienced, and that's what continues a legacy, guys. It does. And I enjoy being able to break cycles, learning from past mistakes, not repeating negative histories that I have experienced, and it allows me to look at things from the positive aspects and say, listen, I broke this cycle so I can start this positive cycle in my family, in my bloodline, and we're going to continue to do that so we can one day eventually be a legacy family like everybody else. And that is the motivation of this morning. All right. Well, your boy done cooked up for about 10 minutes. I still gotta eat, feed the dog, make my coffee, edit this video, get my son ready for this award ceremony that I'm looking forward to. It's going to be a long day, but it's going to be a productive one. It's going to be a blessing to be able to see my son stand up, walk across that stage, get his award, and then I got to take my ass to work right after that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see y'all later. Peace.
People still talking shit behind my back. That's cool, but I'ma just do me. It's all I can do. They say life's a chess game. Well, make it move. But I'm ahead of you and I'm plotting my next move. Gon' run your mouth about me. It's all good, but I'ma still keep a positive attitude. But what you should worry about is what I'ma do. Cause right now I'm plotting my next move. I'm worthy before my competition. That's how I stay ahead.